We're live. Hello. Testing. 1, 2. I don't know why it looks so white. Looks like I'm smoking electricity or something. This is me. In all my overweight, middle-aged glory. This thing right here, that is me. I used to do stand-up for a few years when I was in my 20s. I'm a never was, not even a has-been. I'm a never was. I was pretty good though. The reason I never was is not because I wasn't talented or funny. It's because I was lazy and a drug addict. So I didn't have the energy or the motivation or care, discipline needed to make it. Although there was a part of doing stand-up that I didn't like at all, which was the travel. You're out every single night at a bar. You're like, especially when you're an open micer and you don't live in like a big city, you're driving 30, 45 hour, like both ways, and you're doing that 3 to 7 nights a week. And this might be an issue that this is not an issue everybody has necessarily, but I had the issue of stage fright. Even though I was good, seriously, it's kind of I was kind of like a savant. I hate to say that because it sounds arrogant, but it's like I would literally, like, I remember I had a specific, like, couple of, there were several shows like this, and I remember one very specifically, one of them that I ran at this thing, where like literally you're like for the whole day leading up to it, and then every minute leading up to it, right? Like within the hour before showtime, that whole hour, like every minute is just filled with anxiety and panic attack and just not wanting to do it, wanting to find any way out. And then the second you get called on stage, it's just like, and then you're just doing it and you kill and you're super relaxed. You're more relaxed than you are anywhere else. And 2 seconds ago, you were terrified. But you still dealt with that constant. I still dealt with that constant anxiety that burned me out, but also the travel. And then I was looking forward, like, okay, so like I do stand up. What does that mean? It means that you, for like 10 years, minimum 10 years, if not more, 50 weeks out of the year, 40 weeks out of the year, you're not home. You're on the road. You're in a hotel room. You're at a strange bar. And I'm sure it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's awesome, but like, I'm a homebody. I like to stay home. I don't want to be out all the time, which is why I think streaming is a much better fit, because it's kind of similar. It's performative. It can be comedic. It's showbiz, but you can do it all from your room in a chair in front of your computer, which is what I do all the time anyway. So I don't know if my voice has been recorded. Let me just check. I got to test this. It did record, but the voice is terrible. It's my mic. My mic sucks. Although it could be just where it was positioned. I think it was like this. Maybe it's better now. I can barely hear it. So yeah, I got a webcam. Here we are. My stomach just growled. You probably didn't hear it though, because this mic sucks. And I'm just testing it. I'm getting it kind of positioned, like centering myself. That is trash, by the way. That's trash. I haven't really seen myself on camera in a long time. This is very weird. That's Pepsi, by the way. This is an ad. Diet Pepsi. I like diet better than regular. It's weird. That's usually never the case with sodas, like Coke, Diet Coke. I mean, yeah, I used to drink it a little bit when I was younger. I hate Diet Coke now. I think it sucks. But regular Coke is like classic. It's just super good. But then, and regular Pepsi's okay. But Diet is just better. Diet. It's just better. It's just better. It could be a memory thing. My dad used to drink it a lot, and I would drink it a lot with him when I was a kid. Probably part of that. But I don't know. I just prefer the taste. It tastes, obviously always tastes different. But for some reason, Diet Pepsi just tastes better than regular Pepsi. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. If you're wondering why I'm so yellow, I'm half Chinese. No. Although I wonder, do I look like I could be Chinese? Oh. I have a special light bulb, and I just realized that like this light bulb is kind of I can see myself in myself. This is like Inception here. This is cringeception. Should I turn the screen off? Is that I'm new to this. I don't know how like the logistics of this work. Oh. Can you see it? Wait. I'm trying. Oh. I'm just looking at myself in the fucking glasses now. Sorry. Am I balding? Looks like I'm balding, doesn't it? This looks pretty fucking sparse. I've always had really like thick hair. But damn, bro, what is that? What is that, my dude? The thing is, this is mirrored, so like I never know which direction to go. I look like I'm bald. Dude, that is total balls. There's no, look at that. Although it could just be that my hair is like messed up. Do I look as bald now? I still say there's a fucking bald spot. Maybe not. The back of the head, I can't really see it. I need to get a brush. I have a brush. I need to get the brush. I'm just narcissistically staring at myself now because I've never done this before. Or I have, but it was a long time ago. And definitely not since I gotten so old and fat. That's for sure. So it's like, it's a mind fuck right now. In a good way, in a bad way. Kind of neutral. And then in addition to everything being mirrored, from my perspective, it's just like weird. Okay. That's the show. Oh, I forgot my microphone is attached to this. I don't know if you could hear any of that. Yeah, the headphone. I'm gonna have to figure out my headphone hair because you can't just. I feel like you can't just do this because it just look at this. It doesn't work. So you have to have like, I don't know, like this hair. My hair looks way too young. I feel like this hair is too young for my face. It's kind of zoomery, you know. I'm not a zoomer. I'm a millennial. I'm a soy-lennial. Imagine looking as bad as I do and still being this obsessed with yourself. It's truly a living hell being me. So, what was I talking about? Oh, the light bulb. The light bulb. Oh yeah, that's why I'm yellow. It's not because I'm part Mongolian, although I might be. It's because I'm an idiot, basically. It's one of those yellow light bulbs, obviously, designed to cut out blue light, right? To help with your sleep quality. I also got to learn to look at the camera. not at myself. I should probably just. I have my whole screen is me right now. I should probably minimize it and just look at this. That's a good idea. I should have done that from the start. Okay, apparently I can't minimize this stupid program because it stops recording. Can I minimize it? I don't have a second monitor right now. I have one, but it's not hooked up. I really wish I could minimize this. Can I put something else over it? There we go. Why would minimizing it stop it from recording? That makes no sense. It doesn't have to be the active window. It can be behind things. Okay, so that's all I have to do. I can just do what I did, but instead of just minimizing it, just click OBS to have that up on the front. And it should still be recording. Looks like it. For some reason you can't minimize. I don't know why. So the light, because I'm stupid, I got it because it's a yellow light that does not emit blue light, or not as much. And it's supposed to help you get to sleep at night, right? Because blue light interferes with your melatonin production or something. And I'm really trying to look at the camera. And screens, phones now have like blue light filters built into them. I have mine on all the time. Although computers, I don't think monitors do, or I've tried to get it working on computers. I can't really get it to work. I think you might have to download like a program or something. Too lazy. So I get this light to help me get to sleep, but then I just spend all night long into the wee hours of the morning, into fucking tomorrow afternoon sometimes, on this computer with this blue light just beaming directly into my eyeballs, in addition to high dopamine activities like gaming and porn and shit, you know. So it's like I smoke cigarettes, right? But I worry about plastic water containers, right? It's cope. It's like fake. Like, human beings have to put effort into some things by our nature. But if it requires you to like sacrifice things you really like smoking or video games or whatever, you'll find other like completely inconsequential, but like you'll find these like marginal optimizations that you would do normally after you have the basics down. Then you start to optimize with things like special light bulbs or non-plastic water containers, whatever. But like, instead of doing the basics, which are the hard part, that require fundamental changes to your lifestyle and personality, basically, it's a lot easier just to buy a fucking light bulb, you know? So then you can like feel like you're doing something, but you're not, and then you have a little bit less guilt doing the things that you want to do, you know? Anyone do stuff like that in their lives? I do that all the time. Plastic water containers. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably not good for you. You probably should try drinking out of glass or ceramic or metal or something. But if you're smoking cigarettes, although then you can make the argument that if you're smoking cigarettes, you're so fucked already that these little optimizations might actually I'll take anything I can get at this point, you know? I don't know. This is a weird thing. I'm having a bit of a moment here. Let's see if we're still recording. Looks like it. Okay, I'm back. I changed the light bulb so I'm not so yellow anymore. See? And I turned the AC on, and I'm pretty sure it's actually not interfering with the audio really at all, which is pretty nice. It's loud as hell in my ear right now. It's like, but I tested it, couldn't really hear it, so I'm gonna go with it. It's hot as hell right now. I I don't even know what I want to talk about. I don't know. I felt like that wasn't enough to make a full video. So I just wanted to do it again. Bookend it, cap it out, something like that. Now I'm looking at myself again. I got like Leon Kennedy hair or something going on. Does this hair look too young for me? Does it look out of place? I don't know. I'm not used to having hair like my hair is either long like a degenerate or it's a buzz cut. I don't usually have like a haircut. I haven't had a real haircut honestly in like a decade probably. I just grow it out and then shave it off, grow it out and then shave it off. So having like an actual hairdo, I don't look like myself to me. So I'm insecure about it. Anyway, I got to shave. This beard is disgusting. All right, I got to minimize it again. I'm doing the thing again. Okay. So what do I want to talk about? Nothing really. I wasn't sure what I mentioned. Like, I remember I talked about stand-up briefly, and I wasn't sure what I talked about specifically, so I wasn't sure if I was, like, dodging the skill issue of why I washed out, but I checked it, and I mentioned the discipline problem, so I'm not going to talk about that. What else? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really have much to say right now. I should come up with ideas of like topics to discuss and just do this. And I should also be looking at the camera more, right? But yeah, I'll just come up with topics from time to time. Do some brain droppings like this. I won't push it out to my subs. I'm not going to push this out to my subs because I know my subs are here for like Team Fortress 2 stuff and video games. And I don't want them to get alienated by seeing this kind of weird shit in their feeds. And it's annoying. Like, I get it. You sub to somebody because they're a gaming channel, and then you see this bullshit in your feed, and it's like, I don't want this. So I'm not going to do that to them. I'm just going to not publish it to my subs. You guys can see it later. If you peruse my repertoire, you can find it later. But yeah, I'll just think of certain topics and just do stuff like this. But this was just like an intro. I was getting the webcam set up. I was getting the lighting and all that down. And I think that's going to be it for this one. If I come up with an idea for something to talk about, I'll make it a separate one and record later. But right now, I think I'm all talked out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.